Hi, I'm Jeffrey Paul Drury, and this is my video for History 711 Development of Western Freedoms, Module 1. In this video, I will try to make the case as to why the concept of Western civilization is relevant for today. I'm going to give you 3 reasons and try to break those down in the amount of time we have. It's a deep subject. It'll take a lot of time to cover every point. So we're going to try to be succinct and just use the 3 points to make our argument. My first point is that Western civilization is as close to a global civilization as we have in the modern world. Its influence is everywhere. And when I'm talking about Western civilization, I'm talking about the Anglosphere. The Anglosphere is defined by Daniel Hannan in his book Inventing Freedom, How the English-Speaking Peoples Made the Modern World. He defines the Anglosphere as those countries that are English-speaking derived from Great Britain as either colonies or broken away from them. And its influence of the Anglosphere can be seen in technology, popular culture, education, and in many, many different other areas. James Bennett predicts in his book, The Anglosphere Challenge, Why the English-Speaking Nations Will Lead the Way in the 21st Century, that the members of the Anglosphere, everything from England to Canada, United States, Singapore, even India, will continue to dominate the world in the coming century, mainly because of the principles expressed by the people of the Anglosphere. And that'll be my next point. What makes Western civilization still relevant in the world today is that the principles of Western civilization are still relevant. These include the primacy of the individual, class, race, sex, sexual orientation, religion, ideology, or any other group identity or immaterial. The liberty of the individual, in which liberty is defined as freedom from coercion by others, known as negative liberty, and not necessarily freedom to do whatever one wants, which is positive liberty. One set of laws that applies and is applied the same to all individuals, known as the rule of law, not different laws for different identity groups. A process-based liberty, equality, justice, and fairness, in which the law is applied the same to every individual and not outcome-based to achieve a desired result or to make up for past wrongs, depending on the identity group of the individual. The enemy of liberty is consolidated, concentrated government power. Therefore, power must be distributed, and the centers of power must be set against one another such as that no power can dominate the others. The framers of the American Constitution understood this and built into our Constitution this push and pull against the various powers between the legislative, the executive, and the judiciary. So these are the principles of Western civilizations. These are what keep Western civilization relevant in the world today. Next, we'll take a look at the third principle. If Western civilization were to disappear, what would replace it? I'd like to make my third point of why Western civilization, and the Anglosphere in particular, is still relevant by asking the question, if Western civilization is to disappear, what would replace it? And I would answer my own question by saying there are no good options. If we look at where people are trying to immigrate these days, it's to the countries of the Western civilization of the Anglosphere. Thomas Sowell, in his book Conflict of Visions, Ideological Origins of Political Struggle, addresses this question. And he is a world-class economist and writer, and he comes to the conclusion that Western civilization is the best option for people based on its principles, based on its history, and based on how people vote with their feet, which is to move to Western civilization. Thank you for watching my video. I look forward to your comments. Thank you, and God bless.